Hello everybody on Facebook, people I communicate with on a regular basis. You know who you are. It's not too it's too long of a list to go into. I spend way too much time on Facebook, but I don't care. I've actually developed some really fine friendships from it, so I don't feel that guilty. Although I have to say, when I cut back from the internet communication, my mind does feel clearer. But this is a communication video from the United States of hyperbole. I just wanted to show you this. This is the storm that you may or may not have been hearing about over in your news sources. People here in the States, of course, have heard about it, but for my friends in the UK and overseas, I'm not sure, but that's okay, because, this is local. There's no reason why you should be hearing about it, except that the United States is this gigantic media machine that spews itself everywhere, so you probably did hear about it. Anyway, this is what's called a snow bomb, apparently. That's what the news is calling it yesterday, a snow bomb, or a snow cyclone, or, like I said, hyperbole. It's what Americans really seem to enjoy. It's like making everything more disastrous sounding than it probably really is. But this storm itself, I can honestly say that it's major, because it's plowed its way through Florida, and it's gone up the East Coast through the South, and now it's hitting the North. I'm just glad I loaded up the firewood yesterday after doing all these millions of errands, like the flamingo. But I'm just glad I did that thing, so all I basically have to do is stay inside and keep the wood stove fed, which is right over here. Say hi, Nori. That's my cat, who hates everybody, including me right now, the human race. Yeah, whoa, whoa. Nori always says when we give him treats, well, he sort of says, we think he's saying, when we give him treats and he wants to be batted on the back with this thing, he seems to love being batted on the back with this thing. We don't do it too hard, but he loves it. I'll do it right now. He's not used to getting it over there, but Nori says to us, "You could be walking me out there." And I can't even imagine, I like dogs, but I'm not really a dog person, but I just can't imagine, suiting up to take a dog out in this frigid weather. And I guess I understand that the weather's supposed to drop down to the single digits after this storm ends, so just keep the electric breakers turned on and keep feeding the wood stove. I'm just glad that I'm not flying through this whole thing, because my heart goes out to people who are, because I'm talking mainly about airline stuff, but for people who plow, for people who have to deliver goods in trucks across the country, having to deal with this crap. They're the ones who are on the front lines and having to deal with this. And it's pretty thankless, having been in the business end of this more than once. I mean, you have people that are all cranky and complaining about, about their schedules that are all messed up, and you can't blame them. But of course, people like to complain, and that stuff leaks out into other people who are already having a hard enough time as it is. Now they have to take on their mental baggage. So to those people, I spare thoughts, send my prayers and positive energy out towards, because they're the ones who need it. They're the ones who have to maintain patience and kindness, while other people don't really feel, they don't feel inclined to dredge some of that up during their frustrations and everything like that. And let's face it, I mean, we all deal with difficult stuff, but sometimes you just have to take a breath and just, I keep hitting the pan over here, sorry. You just have to push it off into the background and just take a breath, because ultimately this storm really means nothing in the grand scheme of things. And boy, is that a hard lesson to learn. Just keeping your patience when everything else is flying apart. But anyway, I just wanted to say hello to all my friends out there in Facebook land. I'm on vacation this month, so I won't have to see the inside of a plane, at least for another month, unless I decide to pick something else up in the middle of the month. I was going to pick up something this weekend so I could deal with the Christmas bills, but I honestly, who wants to fly during this? Nobody, that's who. So that's why my heart kind of goes out to them. But anyway, to my friends stateside, to my friends overseas, you know who you are. I just wanted to say hello. And I'm glad to know you. And take care of yourselves out there. It's a crazy world. Have a good one. Take care. Bye. Bye, Nori. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care. You suck. Bye.